Hey, so I have to apologize right up front. In post-production, I realized there is just a ton of traffic noise throughout this entire video, and the audio really could have been better. But I'll tell you, the information is stellar. So you're going to want to stick around because we're getting started right now. Hey, so here's something you might find interesting. Did you know that over the last 12 months, more than 1,700 homes have sold in the town of Queen Creek? And of those 1,700, 159 of them sold for more than $1 million. Want to know what the most expensive home was? Well, I'll tell you, it was $4.1 million. So if you're wondering, is there a luxury home market in Queen Creek? I think the answer has to be a resounding yes. In fact, there's more than 20 neighborhoods in Queen Creek where the home values are in excess of $1 million. And so if Queen Creek's on your radar and you're in the market for a luxury home, then this is the video for you. Hi, and welcome to the channel. My name is John Ferrin. I'm a realtor with the Ferrin Group at Home Smart Lifestyles here in Queen Creek, Arizona. And we love helping people just like you relocate to Queen Creek and the surrounding area from all across the country. And so in this video, we're actually going to take a field trip. We're going to go out and I'm going to show you 5 of those 20 some odd communities. We'll take a look at the communities, the amenities that they have or don't have. We'll check out some of the houses, what they look like, how big they are, how much they've sold for, and give you an opportunity to figure out if one of these communities might be the one for you. Now, you're going to want to stick around to the end because the last community is probably the most exclusive, most expensive neighborhood in Queen Creek. Here's a little hint. It's the one where the $4.1 million home sold. So with that, in no particular order, other than the last one, let's get started. So kicking off our tour today is the neighborhood of Dorada Estates. Now this is a gated Toll Brothers community and it literally is right on the border of Queen Creek and Gilbert. Located near Wrecker and Ocotillo Roads, this community opened in 2017 and it didn't take long for it to sell out. The homes here range in size from about 3,460 square feet all the way up to almost 6,700 square feet. And the lots here are huge, mostly about a ½ acre in size. Now this community is actually pretty stable when it comes to turnover. There's only been 2 homes that have sold in here so far this year. First one was just over $1.1 million and the other one was just under $1.3 million. Now you'll find that this community is probably a little short on amenities. They're a little bit light, but probably we'll find that that's true in most of the communities we look at today. And that's because generally at this price point, most of the homes already have their own pools and sport courts and the like. Now they do have a central park with a playground and a ramada. There are some walking paths and there's a half basketball court here. So they do have some things here, but this is more of a traditional type neighborhood without the community pools and clubhouses. Right now, so if you have kids, you're probably curious about the schools. So this community is within the town limits of Queen Creek, but it's right on the border of Gilbert. I mean, literally, you pull out and make a left out of here and you're into Gilbert. But this whole area actually falls into the Chandler Unified School District, and Chandler is one of the best districts in the state. So the elementary school for this area is Oxier Elementary for grades K through 6, and then the high school is Castile High for grades 7 through 12. So that's the first on our tour. I'll give you one last look around, and then we'll head on to our next stop. So next up on our tour is White Wing at Whisper Ranch. And this is another gated Toll Brothers community. Whisper Ranch is located at Hawes and Riggs Roads in Queen Creek, right near the base of the Santan Mountains. There's 128 luxury semi-custom homes sitting on lots that are nearly a ½ acre in size. Now these homes range in size from about 3,400 square feet to about 4,900 square feet. Now this community opened back in 2020, and as of today, they're only down to just a handful, 2 or 3 lots left that are available. But we are starting to see some resale properties here. Now, in the last few months, there have been 3 homes that have sold, and they've ranged in price between $1.7 and $2.6 million. Now, this is one neighborhood that actually does have a few amenities. They have a clubhouse with an outdoor kitchen and dining.
an outdoor fireplace, bocce ball courts, a fire pit. There's even a dog park and a couple of playgrounds. Now, Whisper Ranch is located just a couple of miles from downtown Queen Creek, and that's where you'll find the QC District and Queen Creek Marketplace, and some of the other nearby attractions are Snep Farms, Queen Creek Olive Mill, and Horseshoe Park and Equestrian Center. Now, what's really great about all of these communities that we're going to see today is none of them are really very far from downtown Queen Creek where all of the shopping and dining are. Now, Whisper Ranch here, it's in the Queen Creek Unified School District. So if you've got kids, these are the schools that they would probably attend. So your little ones will go to Carlson Elementary. Your middle-sized kids will go to Newell Barney Middle School or Chrisman High School. And then for high school, depending on their grade level, either Chrisman or Queen Creek High School. Now, Chrisman High School is brand new. It just opened this year, and so there's a little bit of uncertainty as to boundaries and who goes where, and it's not even a full four-year high school yet. So that's why there's a little bit of confusion there. But if you were to live here, I'm sure you'd be able to figure out just exactly where your kids need to be. So this is Whisper Ranch. Now let's move on to our next community. All right, so these next two that we're gonna take a look at, maybe we gotta put an asterisk by them, I'm not sure. But the addresses and the tax records indicate Queen Creek. But if you look at a town map, a boundary map, they might be a quarter mile, not even a quarter mile, a few yards into the town of Gilbert. But hey, like I said, they've got Queen Creek addresses, so I think that's good enough. We're going to take a look at them. One problem is I had to park a couple blocks down the street to be able to walk back to this one. So that's what we're doing right now. So stand by, we'll get to this in just a moment. So the first of these two neighborhoods is the gated community of Cordova. Located on the southwest corner of Wrecker and Riggs Roads, this is a small, secluded neighborhood with only 42 home sites. Now, every one of these homes is a custom home built by various custom home builders, and the lot sizes vary. They range from about a half acre all the way up to a full acre in size. Now, there's currently 2 homes for sale here, with another 2 homes that have sold in the last 17 months or so. The ones that are for sale are priced at $1.225 and $1.275 million, and the homes that sold for $1.545 and $1.875 million. Now, there's not a whole lot in the way of amenities here. They do have a nice little park and an open green space here for maybe tossing a football around or something. But like I've said before, at this price point, the residents probably have their own amenities and their own backyards, and so they don't really need it on the community level. So Cordova, even though it's in Queen Creek or maybe Gilbert, falls into the Chandler School District. So your schools here would be Riggs Elementary, Coy Payne Junior High, and Bashaw High School. By the way, thank you so much for being here today. You know, if you're getting value from this, go ahead and give me a like or a thumbs up, and maybe consider hitting that subscribe button and tapping on the bell. That way you'll be notified every time a new video gets uploaded. Okay, now we're going to move on to the next stop in our series here, and it's literally right next door. This is Santan Lakeside Estates. Again, the addresses and the tax records say it's Queen Creek, so it's good enough for me to include in this video. This ski lake community is home to multi-million-dollar custom homes on a 13-acre private water skiing lake. This is a fully gated subdivision with 19 one-acre lots that sit right on the water. Each waterfront lot has 235 feet of private beach, and each lot comes with its own private boat dock. Now, in addition to those 19 lots that are on the water, there's 2 more sections of this community, the East and the West Village, and each of those two parcels have 20 lots on them. So there's the two villages with a combined total of 40 lots, and then the 19 on the lake. So you got 59 lots here. And the ones, even though they're not waterfront, they are on big lots and they're just as spectacular. Santan Lakeside Estates hosts several USA water ski tournaments every year featuring slalom skiing. But in addition to tournament skiing, it's also just a great place for the family to have fun doing family skiing, wakeboarding, or even tubing. Now, there's currently one home for sale in here, and it's priced at $2.3 million. And over the last year, there have been 3 homes that sold in here. They were priced between $2.6 and $3.4 million. Now, if you're looking for a community that has parks and playgrounds, maybe a community center and a community pool, well then, this is not the place for you. But again, all of these homes, you know, as much as the owners want, have their own amenities, and they're probably better than anything the HOA would provide anyway. Now, this community is also in the Chandler School District, and so your schools for this area, for elementary school is Riggs Elementary. For junior high, it's Coy Payne Junior High, and then again, the high school is Basha High. All right, so that's it for Santan Lakeside Estates. Man, this is an awesome community, and if you're into boating and skiing, then this is probably the one for you. All right, and so with that, it's now time to move on to our very last stop on the tour. Okay, so rounding out our list and our tour of luxury communities here in Queen Creek, I've saved the best for last. Now, I know that water ski place was pretty cool, but I think this community is probably the cream of the crop. So let me introduce you to the Pecans. Located southwest of the intersection of Ellsworth and Chandler Heights, this is an exclusive gated community featuring luxury custom estate homes with literally thousands of mature pecan trees throughout the neighborhood. So with just 254 home sites here, the residents have an opportunity to live in a very secluded, secure neighborhood. And the recent homes that sold here have sold between $1.4 and $3.4 million. Now, there was that one that sold late last year at $4.1 million. Now, there's not a whole lot here in the way of community amenities, but you will find gated security, green parks and playgrounds, basketball courts. There is a spray park and splash pad, and there's some walking and biking trails. Now, of all the neighborhoods, Pecans is probably the most centrally located and probably the best location because you've got everything that you need just a mile to the north or a mile to the south. Now, if you're wondering what school district your kids would go to if you lived here, again, this is the Queen Creek School District. So what that means is here your kids would go to Queen Creek Elementary School or Newell Barney Junior High, or again, there's that whole Queen Creek High School Chrisman thing going on. So before we leave, let's take one last look around the Pecans.
So here we are back in the office. It was starting to get just a little bit warm out there. So that's it for today's tour. Now, if one of these neighborhoods has piqued your interest and you want to know a little bit more, then feel free to reach out to me, give me a call, shoot me a text. My contact information should be popping up right about now, maybe right up here, and it'll be at the end of the video as well. Now, remember, this was only 5 of 20 some odd luxury neighborhoods here in Queen Creek. So if you want to see more neighborhoods, you want to see more content like this, just let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'd hate for you to miss out on anything. Again, my name is John Ferrin. I'm a realtor with the Ferrin Group at HomeSmart Lifestyles right here in Queen Creek, Arizona.